Welcome back to the Sports Betting Spotlight. As you guys can see, no Matt Humans. Today's going to be a fun one. Week 6 of the NFL season. I'm Kelly Stewart. Alongside me, you guys know Tony Miller and Aaron Kessler, sportsbook directors. Yeah, I just gave away your title to Aaron Kessler of the Golden Nugget. Downtown beautiful Las Vegas. Let's get this started with Tony's bets. We got Dallas plus 4.5, Houston minus 21.5, Buffalo minus 8.
Houston Cougars.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, let's be honest. The Houston Texans aren't laying 21.5 to anybody.
You're right.
Aaron Kessler, we've got the Raiders at a pick'em. Opposite of Tony, we got San Fran plus 8, Falcons plus 6.5. I've got Wake Forest plus 21, Vanderbilt plus 14, and Ohio State minus 11. Tony, tell me about your bets this week.
Dallas plus 4.5. Hey, listen, I'm going to ride this hot offense right now. These two rookies. When's the last time you had an offense with two Rookie of the Year candidates on the same side of the ball? I said at the beginning of the season, Ezekiel Elliott could possibly run for 2,000 yards this season. There's a good chance. This Green Bay, it's a revenge game. Remember last time the Cowboys went to Green Bay? And you know what? They might not win the game, but catching 4.5 points in this spot with this offense and this offensive line is a good pick for me. And also, the Dallas defense, I remember we talking about them, about how bad their defense was. They had given up 2 touchdowns in each of their games this year. The first game of the year against New York, they gave up 3, but since then, they're stifled down. Hey, I'll take 4.5 points. I think it's a good play.
All right, Tony with the biggest public play on the NFL board.
That's right.
Next up, Houston Cougars minus 21.5.
Bounce back for the Cougs. That was a devastating loss last week to Navy. And they got Louisville coming up at the end of the season. It's not over for them. Greg Ward can get this offense back on track this week. They got to roll. They got to put up numbers now. They can't mess around. They got to come out on fire. Lay the 21.5 in this spot. It's a great situation for them to still make possibly a bowl game on New Year's Day if they beat Louisville and run the table at the end of the season.
All right, and you're betting against Colin Kaepernick's first start this season.
Oh, please, come on. West Coast to East Coast, San Francisco going all the way to Buffalo. Tyrod Taylor's got the offense moving. He's a real sleeper quarterback. He's running this team very well now. Rex Ryan is back. He's coaching. He's got a little bit more confidence. The defense is stepping up. San Francisco will not run on this team, including Colin Kaepernick. He's coming out there. He's going to hear a lot of boos from the crowd. Kind of a tough place to play this week. Lay the number. Buffalo takes the game. I
saw a fun stat this week. 11-4 against the spread the Niners are when they travel to the East Coast in the last 15 games.
That's fine. Different year.
All right. Aaron Kessler, tell me why you like the Raiders over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but the Kansas City Chiefs are the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a team that hasn't impressed anybody. Last time we saw them, they were getting absolutely demolished by the Steelers. I haven't seen anything from them all year that indicates anything resembling signs of life. Raiders are scoring. They're playing with heart. Got to think the Raiders are the stronger team here. Is a pick 'em at home? Absolutely.
All right, against Tony, you're taking San Fran plus 8.
You want to lay 8 points with the Buffalo Bills? The Buffalo Bills? Come on. Colin Kaepernick's an upgrade from Blaine Gabbert. He's not one of the top starting quarterbacks in the league, but he's replacing Blaine Gabbert. Buffalo's not a team that scores a whole bunch of points. San Fran might not win this game, but I like them to hang with them.
All right, and Falcons plus 6.5.
Another example, trying to fade a team that doesn't score a whole bunch of points. The Seahawks offense has looked pretty lost this year. Atlanta's been doing nothing but scoring buckets of points. Atlanta's going to win this game outright.
All right, my first bet, Wake Forest plus 21. This is entirely too many points for a Florida State team that just escaped overtime last week against Miami. While it may not be a pretty one, Wake Forest is going to get this cover. They're 5-1. They're flying under the radar this year. I think that FSU kind of overlooks them before heading to Clemson next week. Next up, Vanderbilt plus 14, another case of entirely too many points. If you guys watched that Georgia-South Carolina game on Sunday, which nobody watched because we were too busy watching NFL, Georgia got an onside kick, scored a touchdown, get the cover. It was absolutely gross. I feel bad if you were holding a Gamecocks ticket. This season, the Commodores have brought teams down to their level, and I think that's exactly what happens here. I like Vandy with 2 TDs. And a little chalk play for me, which doesn't happen very often, but that's how much I like it. Ohio State minus 11. I don't see this game not being a blowout. I know both teams are 6 and 1 against the spread in their last 7 games. Indiana kind of brought Ohio State back to life last week, got the cover with the big number here. I think this should probably be a 2-touchdown number, but the public can't wait to back the Badgers as a dog, and that is why I'm on the Ohio State Buckeyes. Tony, tell me about your best bet. The Pittsburgh Steelers' biggest road chalk of the week, playing the lowly Miami Dolphins.
Hey, we right now in our sports book, we kind of figure it looks like Minnesota and Pittsburgh, possibly a Super Bowl matchup. Pittsburgh is the AFC favorite now. They're going on the road, going to Miami, and Miami is just bad. Big Ben's got it rolling. Le'Veon Bell running the ball, Antonio Brown. Now he's got some other weapons at wide receiver. Miami, a 13-point home loss last week to the Tennessee Titans. Unspeakable. Pittsburgh's going to go in there. They got to keep rolling. Lay the 7.5. It just seems like a simple play. Lay
Free
it.
money.
I love free money.
All right.
But I would like to know what happened to the Patriots? Are they still in the AFC?
No.
No, they're out. They're
quit.
done. They quit. No more season for them. All right, Aaron Kessler's best bet. Tennessee Volunteers plus 13.
I made Tennessee the number 4 team in the country in my preseason rankings. And second half this season, in every game, they've looked just that good, if not better. This is a team who's just able to put up a ton of points in a hurry. Problem is, they get down 21 points before they do it. Alabama's not a team that's going to run it up on you. They're very strong. They're very steady. If Tennessee plays smart and doesn't get themselves in a deep hole like they've been doing all season, they can absolutely play with this team. Take the points at home, and Tennessee's going to give Alabama all they want and then some.
I liked it. I almost put it in my 3-team moneyline parlay, but I couldn't pull the trigger on them actually getting the outright win. But I do like your best bet. My best bet is Texas Tech plus 1, playing West Virginia. I hate both these teams. I want both these teams to lose, but that's just not feasible in this game. Texas Tech is the right side. Mahomes is a beast. As you guys saw last week, they got the cover for Aaron Kessler with 5 seconds left against that crappy K-State secondary, who was supposed to be number 2 in the country. Anyway, they opened up as a favorite for a reason. I think the Red Raiders blow up this Mountaineers defense. We're going to see a lot of points scored. Might as well parlay it with the over.
Pittsburgh beats Pittsburgh beats New England in the AFC Championship game. Kessler.
We got a little side bet. As always, thank you guys, and good luck this week.
Thank you.